In this video, I drive my auction WRX for the first time since installing the new block and new clutch. They both seem to be working fine, but I do have some other problems to address before it can pass an inspection. It's still throwing two codes and I'm gonna see if I can get rid of them. A mile or two from the house, it did a lot of smoke. That did give me flashbacks. Before I could hit the road though, I did have to do a few more things. The name of the game today will be to button the car up and pull it out of the garage. It'll be the first time in months. And I did this before I knew that all I had to do was move those positions on the hood struts. And once I learned it, I was like, well, it's already set up. I'm not gonna move the car, so. That came way faster than I wanted it to. Oh my God. This engine cover isn't in the best shape, but I'm gonna install it nonetheless. And this is the moment I realized that installing the clutch and reattaching the transmission went well. Everything was working flawlessly. And then I got to deal with my favorite first world problem, shuffling my cars around. The more I look at this thing, the more I like its lines. I was never a fan before. If you remember my previous videos where I was trying to get all the emissions tests to run, I'm gonna take that same trip, but this time it's gonna be with a purpose. I'm gonna go to the gym and then check it there and then drive it back. So let's see how this thing runs. No smoke. So far, so good. So far, so good. On a highway leading into rush hour, almost at rush hour, but it has performed flawlessly. Other than a mile or two from the house, not even a mile from the house, it did a lot of smoke. I'm praying that that is just the oil that was in the intake and the intercooler from before, because now we're on the highway cruising and all is well. That did give me flashbacks. We'll see after I get to the gym, let it cool down and then start it up again. That brings up another issue, engine braking. I'm gonna keep it below 4K and not get into boost, not accelerate too hard, and do a bit of research. I've seen take it easy for 500 miles. I've also seen take it easy for 1,000 miles and then change the oil and then you're good to go. That'll be the plan unless I see something else.
Morning edition from NPR News. That's tomorrow morning on air, online, or with the WUNC app.
That's a nice truck. Side note, check engine lights back on. Let's see what it is. Got some oxygen sensor codes. I had low voltage, fuel trim too lean, and O2 sensor signal stuck lean, and it all pointed to the same oxygen sensor after the cat. So I don't know if I've replaced an oxygen sensor yet, because that's the same oxygen sensor that was giving me trouble before. So I drove the car home and replaced the oxygen sensor. With all the oil and unspent fuel that this oxygen sensor had seen, it makes sense that it would go bad. New oxygen sensor, round 2.
Sucks to your ass, Ma!
Round 2. We'll take it for a drive, see if the emissions test is complete, and hopefully on the way back, get it inspected. Got my fingers crossed. So far, so good. Check out that fuel economy. That was unexpected. Just a boring drive, but an enjoyable one, if I may say so myself. I'm liking this car. It's gonna be hard to sell it. So I got to the gym and 3 more checks need to be complete. So I'm gonna go work out, come back, drive home, hopefully get it inspected. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm getting smoke. And I think there's an oil leak down there somewhere. That connector was not that dirty when I put the engine together. And down below, right on the cat, I think that is what is causing the smoke. Oil is dripping to the cat, getting heated up and causing the smoke. I don't see any leaks up here, but gravity pulls down, so I can't really see what's going on. This doesn't make me happy. I can't really see from under here either. The car drives fantastically, but I have an oil leak somewhere. If I want to put on my optimistic hat, when I was assembling the engine, a lot of the oil from the turbo lines would drip out and run over it. Maybe it's just that burning off. Maybe. I won't know till I get back under it. But for now, I'm gonna go work out. I've already made it farther than yesterday. This car is running fantastically. The engine is super smooth. Let's see if it makes it home, and let's see if the emissions checks all run. It didn't make it. Maybe today's just not the day either. Let me see what code this is. So after my trip, 2 codes. The oxygen sensor seems to have been fouled, meaning replacing the oxygen sensor fixed all of its codes. And I have a code for the catalytic converter. So, because I know it experienced a lot of blow-by, a lot of oil. But the camshaft position sensor, slow response. I don't think I've seen that one before. I still got work to do. Good news, no smoke on the return drive, so maybe it was old oil burning off. I'm hopeful. So it was time to play Car Swap-a-roo again. But before I went and spent nearly $1,000 on a brand new OEM cat, I decided to give something a shot that I have never done before. But addressing the other code should be easy. So one of the codes is for bank 1 exhaust oil control valve. And Subaru near me says they have it in stock. I'm gonna pull it off and take it in because I don't know if the exhaust and the intakes are the same. And when I look it up online, at least in my brief reading, it didn't tell me what was what. So I'm gonna take the exhaust one out, take it in, hopefully replace it. And this is after a couple videos ago I cleaned it, so hopefully this will help. This is it right here. I hope you can see it. Again, I did this in a previous video, so I'm gonna try to pull it out quickly and get to the dealership. So I took the connector off, and there's just a 10mm bolt on both sides that holds it in. I wonder what it was about the second drive that made this code happen. So let's see, hope oil didn't come out. None did. And the oil looks good. It's that fresh oil I just put in. So I wonder if they had this code before and already replaced it, because the markings on this do not match the markings on the other 3. So I'm gonna go to Subaru. I don't know how much this will help, but I'm gonna let them know that it's the exhaust on the passenger side. So I got to the Subaru dealership, and apparently all the oil control valves are the same. I saw a very clean V8 WRX. It would be nice to get mine to be that shiny. So here is the new one. Funny enough, it doesn't have the same markings as the other ones either. I don't know if that's a serial number or a part number. It doesn't come with new seals or gaskets, so I have to transfer these, hoping they seal well, and go ahead and install it. And funny enough, the code was for slow response. So I don't know how fast they're supposed to move, but this one does not move as freely as this one. So I may clean it and keep this as a spare if I can get it to come in and out smoothly, but it'll stick up and not come down, so who knows. Got the seals on, let's put it on. And the connector.
Mr. Bear!
Hey, Carter.
Can I show you what's in my bucket?
Heck yeah.
Then come over here outside.
All right. After taking a break for Hot Wheels, it was then time to try and address the code for the catalytic converter. So, I need to take this off because it likely got fouled up by all the oil and whatever else came through the cylinder, fuel, when the cylinder was messed up. So now I have to take this skid plate off. For whatever reason, it took me a while to get it lined up properly. So I have to disconnect the pre-cat O2 sensor and the post-cat that I just installed last night. And this ground. So I'm going to take off the pre-cat O2 sensor just as a precaution. I also took off the downstream sensor. All right. And you can't mix them up because the green is the downstream and the black is the upstream. And here is the catalytic converter for my WRX. And that's what the backside of the turbo and the front part of the cat pack look like with the cat removed. So before I do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off these shields. So unlike a straight through cat, this one makes a bend, so I can't really see through the cells. But what I can see is some kind of debris that lives in it. And that's what it looks like. It looks like part of it is coming apart, but it has been bathed in fuel and oil from a damaged cylinder. I wasn't optimistic about cleaning the cat, but for something that's free, I might as well give it a shot. Not much left in this one. Let me take the other one too. I wanted to overfill it to make sure. Oh, that's just enough water. So, I saw a video, Scotty Kilmer, talking about putting laundry detergent in water and soaking this overnight to hopefully clean this up. So, I'm gonna give it a shot. Worst case, ended up buying a new catalytic converter. I don't know the concentration that is ideal, but that is a lot. I'm gonna soak this overnight. Thankfully, this is a downstream piece of equipment, meaning everything after this is just pipe. It's gonna sit overnight and we'll see how it goes. Shoot, with FU money, it would have already been ordered, but I don't have that kind of money. I soaked it more than overnight. It's been about a day and a half, almost 2 days. Let's take it out into the sun. I'm gonna rinse it out and see if it looks any better. I'm gonna spray until I stop seeing soap. All right, I think that's good. I'm gonna rinse off the outside just because it too was fully immersed. Doesn't get that cold down here, but I don't want it to freeze. So now I'm just going to put these shields back on, throw it on the car, and see if things improve. It would be really cool if they did. I think that is how everything went. So I already put the oxygen sensors back on. So let's see if I can get this thing on easily. plug up the connectors. And really, I don't know why the front oxygen sensor hasn't failed yet. Maybe it has failed and I replaced it. I don't remember. And finally, this ground.
He's hiding under the car.
Come on by.
What you doing?
Wait for y'all to walk by.
This.
No, I'm about to drop it and drive it.
Drop and drive, hook and book.
So here we go, test drive number 3. It's gonna be the same route, same drive I did before. I'll let you know how it goes. Progress, but not the progress I wanted. The code for the oil control valve is gone. I think it was slow to respond, but cleaning the catalytic converter did not work. I'll probably be ordering a brand new OEM one and throwing it on. That is the last code I have. So I can't get it inspected today either. In the next video, you will see the results of my catalytic converter shopping. If you would like to follow along, hit subscribe. If you would like to see what I've done to get the car to this point, check out the playlist. Thanks for watching. Take care.